Similarly, you have something called as the contrast. Contrast is the difference in intensity from a background to foreground. For example, you have if you have a background, this is sky is a background, for example. This is a building in the foreground, and there's a window here. If all of them are the same intensities, you don't see any big difference. If you can able to differentiate between the pixel values of the across the window with, for example, the neighboring wall, and then with respect to, for example, the sky, then you are able to get a very high contrast. So high contrast means you should have a differing intensity values from foreground to background. So foreground is the object of interest, background is generally object of not interest. So you can always do this kind of a processing. So edges, edge detection and finding edges in an image is something very, very interesting to us, because edge defines the size of the object. Most of the time, we want to do object recognition, object detection, right? A lot of algorithms being developed today for detecting objects in an image or in a video. I mean, there are algorithms to automatically check audios, and for example, or today you're all talking about, for example, driverless cars and things like that. You have camera that is built in a car, and it focuses in the front of the road and identifies a car going in front. It's called ego car. So this identifies a car and tracks the car as and when it goes. This is an object of interest for this car that is going at the back. So it identifies and modifies the speed of this vehicle, so that it avoids collision, and probably has more controls to take diversion and things like that. So today, there are lots of image processing algorithms being extensively used for understanding the image information. Please understand, image has an information. People would have told you, or this is a proverb that generally being told. Now, image worth 1,000 words. Now, you to describe anything 1,000 words, you can just simply produce an image and see. You see the extent of, for example, the gray matter or white matter that is being present. So that tell you about the distribution of the kind of objects that are of interest to you, and then gives